You're going to be playing with your My Player in the park.
Oh, for sure.
And you have a chance to get that NBA logo.
I might do that, but, you know, a lot of people talk. Trash to me on the mic.
You want to stay incognito?
Yeah, I want to stay just for a little bit, at least.
You might be able to get an NBA logo above your head. How do you feel about that?
That's big time. I need that. I definitely need that.
Some people don't want it because it draws too much attention to themselves.
I'm good. I need it.
How's your summer league experience been this far?
It's been great. It's a great environment. Love the fans out here, and I love it a lot.
Getting out here, getting the feel for the game again. It's been a while since we played 5-on-5, so getting the feel for that, getting my feet under myself, and then having fun with a crowd and the people in the crowd, and people yelling and cheering on big plays, things like that. It's been.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson in at the 2. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Weissman. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Now, here is Robinson. Six on the shot clock. Butler against Wiggins. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Coach said they have to concentrate on Steph Curry's outside game, but there's more to it than that. He said, we know what kind of shooter he is, but we can't get caught up guarding him 35 feet out. We'll live with some of those threes before we let him beat us with penetration. So, Kevin, if Curry wants to show off his deep long-range game, he may have a chance. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson. Back to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Curry with it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Oladipo. It's blocked and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down. Now here's Curry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
How about the focus? Steph going on the inside, has great numbers as a finisher.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
One shot.
Free throw good by Curry.
Just a big defensive mistake there. I mean, it's like 3 points. You want to harass Steph, but when he goes to the free throw line, we know it's pretty much automatic. Always one of the league's best free throw shooters.
The putback. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 6.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays on the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? The Heat leading by 5. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Thompson left side. Over Robinson. And the Warriors miss again. And it's Ariza with the ball for Miami. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Looney comes in for Wiseman. And Oubre subbed in for Klay Thompson. The Heat also changing it up. Heroes checked in for Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Victor Oladipo. Wiggins against Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
And Curry, here we go. Can't cash in from close range.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Dragic, and the shot is good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Butler with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Hero no good. Warriors trail by 11. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And it's Wiggins missing. Heat out offense. They're on a 16-5 run. Shots good from Butler.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Greg, I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And the Warriors with some changes. Toscano's checked in, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Wiggins. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Iguodala comes in for Butler. Here's Poole, who's back up. Looney with the bucket.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Tipped away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Warriors with possession here. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Poole. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now Iguodala. Down low. Here's Adebayo.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
In the corner, Bazemore with it. That's short off the rim.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Adebayo finds Dragic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Poole. Passes it to Looney. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Heat leading by 9. Adebayo passes to Dedmon. No good on the 3. Here's Poole. The layup off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Warriors trail by 9. We've got Kelly Oubre. Kent Bazemore is out there with Lee. And it's Toscano in at the 4 slot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And both free throws good for Lee. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Heat getting the bucket.
Bazemore is an athletic player who continues to try to evolve his game. He gets out into transition. That's when you're going to get Bazemore at his best.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First one falls for him.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Kevon Looney. And it's Thompson in for Oubre. Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. He kicks to Iguodala. Outside Robinson. Oladipo for 3, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bazemore passes to Thompson. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Robinson.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Warriors trail by 10. Toscano misses. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And it's off from 3-point range. Bazemore passes to Toscano. One-on-one fast break. Here's Dedmon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Heat lead by 12.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
In the corner, Bazemore with it. The deep 3 from Thompson. And the Warriors miss again. Oladipo goes in. That one goes. Counted.
Timeout.
Oladipo's got the lead up to 14 now. It'll be the Heat off the tip. So here's Miami's starting group. Trevor Ariza out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the 1 spot. Here's Curry. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And he recovers it. That one goes in. Here is Robinson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Oladipo outside. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And when Oladipo Makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
I expect to see Bigfoot outside the building if Curry misses 1 or 2 free throws in the game. That's how good he is at the line.
And he sinks the second. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Oladipo for 3. Green with the rebound. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Here's Oladipo. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Curry against Oladipo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. The Heat making a switch here. Dragic has checked in. And both free throws good for Curry. Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Butler with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively, and it's Butler with the jam.
Ooh, look at the elevation on that drive and the strong dunk. Flight Butler is clear for takeoff.
Now here's Curry.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Ariza. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Green. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Thompson for the triple. Good on the triple. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Outside Butler. Takes the 3. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way. Here's Curry, and he makes that one. Curry's got 5.
Doesn't it seem like Steph can get any shot he wants? I mean, with his handle and his shooting ability, that time finishing off the drive.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. Shoots over Dragic. Curry's shot is off. Miami trailing. Here's Butler. Curry trying to break free. Shot's good from Butler. 6 points for him. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Poole, the pass to Oubre. Pass to Poole. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Goran Dragic. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Dragic kicks to Butler. Iguodala right side. Here's Dedmon. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Poole, the pass to Toscano. Here's Poole. Iguodala with the steal. To the middle. Shot's good by Dedmon.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that. Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
There's the pass to Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
Poole, the pass to Toscano. Butler against Oubre. Pass to Toscano. Here's Poole. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one. Dragic with some nice D. Here's Miami now. They're on a 12-4 run. Offensive rebound. Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Tries again. Here's Dedmon. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Dedmon's got 8.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along, so good.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Miami ahead, ending the first quarter on a 14-4 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
They've got Kent Bazemore, Looney out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Lee in at the point. That's the Warriors 5.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Count that one. Butler's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Over to the left wing. Looney passes to Oubre. Over Butler, and Butler sends it back.
You can't throw up weak shots when Butler is around. His shot blocking ability, impressive.
Iguodala no good. Now the Warriors moving it up. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore, a tough one.
Lee with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Looney. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, shots don't get any higher percentage than this. Looney is solid at getting good positioning and finishing.
The Heat leading by 6. Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And then for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Riza comes in for Andre Iguodala. Robinson is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Here's Wiseman. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Ariza. Back to Oladipo. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. And the Heat lead by 10.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Ariza with the ball for Miami. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Nunn kicks to Oladipo. From past the arc.
He doesn't get the block, but the physicality of Draymond Green helping to affect the shot.
Oladipo misses. It's Thompson off the drive. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Miami leading by 8. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Wiggins finds Curry. Offline with his 3.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Here's Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dragic with a wide open look. Thompson with the rebound.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. He's got 7. Dragic with some nice D.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Adebayo. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Warriors trail by 12. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
Poole, the pass to Wiseman. With the teardrop. Thompson right side. The tray. Second chance shot. Wiseman no good.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. That shot misses. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Hero. He shoots again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, you love how physical Ariza is, just attacking the D and earning the call in the process.
Miami shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Butler, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. Warriors trail by 16. To the middle, intercepted. Out to the right wing. Here's Dragic from outside. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. Green with the ball. Butler covering. Thompson inside the line. That one a little long. The Heat leading by 16. Hero passes to Butler. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Wiseman dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
The secret to their success has been Butler, giving his all on every play, making the most of every and each possession. And so far, his shot making has been on another level.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, the shooting was terrible. They didn't seem to have a plan at the offensive end. Let's see, the defense had them bottled up. Listen, man, I'm not a coach, but they need to change their strategy right away, right now, pronto.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. They've got Trevor Ariza. Victor Oladipo is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and yeah. Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first one falls. Good on both. Curry with it. Wiggins outside. Kicks to Wiseman. Outside Green. Outside Curry. Dishes it to Wiseman. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Here's Thompson. No good there. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
For Miami, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And again, Miami running the court in transition. Here's Ariza. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Ariza hits them both. Here's Curry. He's got 9. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Dedmon. And foul on the shot. It'll be the Heat off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Victor Oladipo. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Ariza in at the 4 spot.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay a little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Unselfish play right there. Curry with the patience to wait for someone to break free.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. The Heat shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Oladipo.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Butler. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Oladipo outside. The Warriors pull it in. Now the Warriors moving it up. Wiggins with it. Butler covering. And it's Wiggins missing.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And it's denied. But he gets it back. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Curry against Oladipo. Offensive rebound. Here's Wiseman. And that one drops for him.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Oladipo for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Wiggins. Doesn't go for him. The Heat go the other way with it.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And stolen by Butler. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. When Butler's locked in on a defensive end, his defensive instincts are awesome.
Curry attacking.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one.
Percentage-wise, one of the top free throw shooters in NBA history. Steph has certainly made an imprint on this game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Oubre's checked in.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, lets the three fly. Oladipo misses.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green, the pass to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Butler. Dragic against Oubre. Outside Dragic. Fires the three. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Golden State. It's Curry outside. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Miami trailing. In transition, here comes Miami. Back to Adebayo. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Now here's Iguodala. Bank shot, no good. Bazemore on the wing. Down low, here's Looney, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
And for the Heat, they're shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And Dedmon throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
And Goran Dragic last season coming off the bench for the first time in his 8 years in the league really excelled in that six-man role.
He did. He's a guy who creates his own offense. He's also a guy who can organize the reserves and keep things flowing. All about finding ways to continue to flourish, and he did it.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
It's stolen. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. And the jam with Iguodala.
And just a spectacular play from Iggy there. Seeing a path to the basket and just taking off towards the rim.
Poole the pass to Toscano. Comes up empty down low. And here are the Heat. They've got an 8-0 run. Fires the three. Shot's good by Hero.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Bazemore. There's the three, and the rejection by Iguodala.
And Iggy demonstrating his trademark defense yet again, just a sensational shot blocker.
And that does it for the first quarter. Heat lead by 9. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Warriors trail by 9. On the court for the Heat, we've got Kendrick Nunn, Iguodala out there with Robinson. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Hero in at the 2 spot. Heat shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Nunn. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. The Warriors shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Poole, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
None, that's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Toscano. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
A floater, and it's Robinson that time on the assist by Iguodala.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
The Heat leading by 15. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Oladipo is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ariza in at the 4 slot. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Here's Wiggins. Here's Thompson. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. Back to Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Oladipo against Curry. Outside Robinson. Now the pass to Ariza. Wiggins against Butler. Back to Ariza. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. Wiseman the pass to Green. Oh, that's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Robinson's got the ball. Here's Adebayo. In the air. And it's good on the layup.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Now, he knows this other team blocks shots, but he doesn't want his team to change its approach. He said, we've got to attack the paint. We can't just live outside. I told my guys, when you go up strong. So, Kevin, they're going to take it early and often to the front of the rim.
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right. Facing such a disruptive defense poses challenges, but Coach seems on it.
I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level.
And Thompson throws it down.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
He'd have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Adebayo passes to Butler. Ariza has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Ariza rising and firing.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's Curry with the drive. No good on that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break. Moving it up. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Wiseman. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Butler, here we go. Passes to Adebayo. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Curry can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Robinson with it. Picked up by Thompson. They get it again. Adebayo uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got 6.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
And Curry, here we go.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green, and he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Tyler Hero's assimilation into the NBA was pretty smooth. He went from Kentucky in a system in which he got to run around off screens and shoot the ball to one that allowed him to do that in his rookie season. That's given him a lot of confidence.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's the Warriors to start out. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Adebayo is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Oladipo in at the 1. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
I expect to see Bigfoot outside the building if Curry misses 1 or 2 free throws in the game. That's how good he is at the line.
Now here's Butler. Left side Ariza. Oladipo outside. 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry with it. Green breaking loose. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 now.
Oh, lots of contact that time, but Steph with the great body control.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the Heat's head coach. I asked about Steph Curry and the problems he poses to defense that fans don't know about. Coach said everyone knows about the shooting, but he's the most slippery guy in the league, too. Constant movement, dips in and around screens all the time. He's hard to locate. And they will have to do their best not to lose Curry in this one. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the shot goes in.
Oh, a little bit of a soft touch from the grizzled veteran right there. Butler showing another dimension of his game.
Here's Curry. And the layup falls. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
It's Oladipo on the wing. That one doesn't drop. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Curry passes to Thompson. He dishes it to Wiseman. And Curry has it in the corner. And Thompson kicks to Green. Three-pointer. And Oladipo pulls it down.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Robinson for three. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, Robinson. Passes it to Butler. He kicks it to Oladipo. Back to Butler. And they pick up 2.
Look, you can't give Butler breathing room. Once he senses an opening, he leaps all over it.
And Curry, here we go. That's tipped. And here is Butler. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, aggressive when looking for contact. Butler doesn't mind attacking the defense head on.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the first one at the line is good.
The 30th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. It's been great to see Butler blossom into a perennial all-star.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. That one drops. He ties it up.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Poole makes it off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Damian Lee, he's checked in for the Warriors. Heat also with a sub. Iguodala's checked in. Miami trailer. Here's Dragic. Pass to Dedmon. Inside. A second chance effort. And Butler with a nice bucket inside. Butler's got 8.
Full effort from Butler on the putback. The rare wing who will hit the offensive board.
And stolen by Dedmon. In transition, here comes Miami. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And the Warriors with possession here. Following the score by Miami. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Butler. Ferocious swat. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oubre against Dragic. Oubre, good.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Heat have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. And Dedmon throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The 9-foot shot. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Good. Iguodala's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, the rugged physicality Iguodala brings to the game is special. What a performer this guy is.
Here's Looney. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Hero. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
4 seconds left. No good. Shot missing.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Miami ahead, leading by 3. Live from Chase Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Miami, they've got Dragic. Robinson is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Nunn in at the 2. Basket, good. And that's now 9 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, maybe you would think Steph would be thrown off by some contact, but think again. Just too good of a finisher in close. Too much feel for the bucket.
And Thompson sends it back. Goes up again. And the layup good by Nunn. Nunn's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
And it's Dragic with the ball for Miami. The pass to Dedmon. Outside Robinson. And the basket is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Andre Iguodala. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Thompson for the triple. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
That's it, and the Miami lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Curry. Curry's got 13.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Nunn with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. None against Curry. None, that's good. Nunn's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Heat.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Green.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Butler, he's checked in for Miami.
I mean, and for Draymond, defense is still his calling card. The versatility to switch 1 through 5, contain, get back, communicate, be in a position to help. He does it all.
Here's Thompson. That one, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Robinson passes to Butler.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Here's Wiseman. No good. And Miami the other way now. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman.